So you come to college and you meet some interesting people.
So right now, I'm giving a little over 20% of my income, and in the future I've pledged to give half of what I earn to the best places that I can find.
1 in a million, right?
I donate 10% of my income, which isn't much, but I figured why not? It sounds reasonable.
Turns out there are a lot of people like this.
I've pledged to give half of my income each year to the very best charities.
I decided to share their stories.
I personally give because I think that giving is one of the most effective ways of helping others. So, I mean, it's really amazing that it's within the power of all of us to, cure blindness and help disabled children to walk and go to school and to be able to relieve their chronic pain and malnutrition. And I can't imagine anything I would rather be doing with my life.
Say a person were dying in front of me, and they said, oh, you don't know how to cure them, but just give them 50 cents and they'll live. Like we have the treatment to help them right then and there. I'm like, well, here you go. It's so simple. Like, here's 50 cents. It's something that's on the floor. Here you go. Just take it. And it's pretty much the same thing for deworming, where it only takes about 50 cents to get the medication to help deworm someone who would have had parasites in their stomach. It's pretty intense. And I was thinking that, like in a game of Pac-Man, how, after it, the numbers go down, and, you put in 50 cents and you save a life. So it's like, I'm putting 50 cents and saving a life. It's pretty amazing. I don't make much, but I figure, saving a life is a lot better than buying a new pair of shoes.
It's incredible to think that, by spending $10, 20 kids somewhere across the world are suffering less because of your decision. For me, charity is about helping people as effectively as possible. So I want to help as many people as much as I can. It's not just about doing something that shows that you're interested in some kind of cause or doing something that will just make you feel good. What really matters at the end of the day is, given the money you spent, how many people are better off because of you, and how much better off are they? Somebody earning an average income in the U.S. Can save, 10 lives a year by writing these checks if they gave 10% of their income. And if you did that over your whole life, you could literally save over 500 lives.
There's just a huge discrepancy, a huge difference in effectiveness between charities. So some charities spend millions to save a life, while others spend just a few $100s to save a life. I've recently decided that I wanted to make giving a central part of my life, and that I wanted to be something of a professional donor. The idea behind being a professional donor is to enter a rather lucrative career and then donate most of your income to the best charities. And so this is what I'm trying to do. It's a lot easier to give than you might think. So someone making $45,000 a year in the United States, if they gave 10% of that each year to the very best organizations, they would still be in the top 1% of the world's wage earners.
Starting to give is easy. For the past couple of years, I've been having a birthday for charity, where I simply ask my friends to donate to my favorite charity instead of giving me gifts. And I give 10% of my pre-tax income to charities that are working to eliminate world poverty in the most effective way.
And I give at least 10%.
And I donate 10% of my income to the charities that I think do the most good.
And as of now, I've pledged to donate 10% of my lifelong income to global poverty.
And I'm giving 10% of my income to charity.
And I'm pledging 50% of my income.
There's just this method that we have that's not that hard to use, and we can make this massive impact that few people would think that that's something they can do. But really, if you're willing to be strategic about your giving, you have this opportunity to make an incredible difference that people wouldn't have ever expected.